welcome immediately back, channel members, and for everyone else, welcome back, Pokemon trainers, as usual. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and we're here in episode... What are we at? 40? Anyway, we're here in the next episode of Pokemon X, following quickly upon the heels of our gym battle here in Kumarine City. If you missed that, we had a YouTube premiere for that one earlier today. And as I said, for channel members, if you are a member of the channel, helping to sponsor my adventures, you're probably seeing this right away, or at least you have access to it right away. I thought, let's do a nice little thing where one of the perks that a channel sponsor does get is early access to certain videos. So as soon as that last video ended, I should have made this one viewable for channel members, and of course everyone else will be getting it later on today. So if all works out well, I might be actually good at YouTubing. I don't know. That stands to be seen. Anyways, we are here in Kumarine City. We finished that gym battle against Karina. We got our revenge. Not unscathed, I will say, as you can see from the team layout, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. But we do have our third gym badge of the Kalos region, and if I recall, things start to speed up quite a little bit as far as gym badge procurement. Is that the word when you collect stuff? I don't even know. But let's take a look here. So we are here in Kumarine City. The next city that we get to is Kumarine City, and I do think we have a grass-type gym there, if I'm not mistaken. Because if I remember, I think there's a grass-type gym here, or is it... No, it wouldn't be there. I think this is a fairy-type gym up here. Is there a gym in Dendemil Town? There's a gym in Lumio City here. So what is that? That'll be 4, 5, 6. I know Gym 8 is Snowbell City, so one of these cities over here. I think Anastar City is Psychic. So if I'm remembering correctly, things should start to speed up a little bit as far as getting our gym badges. But let's get right to our team recap. As you can see, we're sitting here with 3 current members that should change, hopefully for the better, shortly in this episode. Leading the pack right now is our level 40 Clefairy from Sinnoh, Cliff. He is a timid Pokemon with the Magic Guard ability, taking only damage from direct attacks. We've got the Eviolite on him for now. I'll explain in just a second, but he's got Flamethrower, Strength, Body Slam, and Moonlight for the moveset. Next is Dratini from the Kanto Safari Zone. He is a serious Pokemon with a Shed Skin ability, curing status conditions if we're lucky. Sitting at level 39 with Dragon Rush, Iron Tail, Aqua Tail, and Thunder Wave. And thanks to getting a gym badge and the new rule we put in allowing me to swap out a team member for an injured team member from before, we have brought back Springer, our Frogadier, only at level 25, which does concern me. He's currently holding Amulet Coin. He's got Torrent for the ability. He is lonely natured. He's got Water Pulse, Quick Attack, Rock Smash, and Smoke Screen. I should probably see what I can give him as far as different items or different attacks, but first things first, I'm going to swap the Eviolite. Oops, how do I switch items? There we go, that button there. I'm going to switch the Eviolite for that Amulet Coin, simply because he's so much lower leveled. I need him to have defense to hopefully never lose him again. In fact, I will swap him up to the front. There we go, because he does need to do some switch training. Clearly, he's almost half the level of Cliff. But let me do a quick restoration and see what TMs can we hand his way. There's Rock Tomb, Aerial Ace. Might be useful. I don't think there's anything too crazy amazing as far as we have. Well, we did get Power Up Punch from Karina last episode. What are his stats, though? What's his best offense? I feel like it is Special Attack. Actually, pretty close, actually. The Lonely Nature does boost attack. I think, for now, we won't make any hasty decisions. I would probably want to replace Rock Smash with Power Up Punch, but of course, that's an HM. Or, no, it's not, is it? It's a TM in this game. Hang on now. I just kind of made a decision for myself. Let's go ahead and swap out, because we can always get Rock Smash back, you know, since Gen 5 introduced the concept of reusable TMs, which originally, back then, I didn't like, because it felt like, you know, you would have people back in the day, say Gen 3, Gen 4, would have, like, their whole team having Earthquake, let's say. That would only happen because they were cheating. Let's say, you know, using some sort of glitch or a code or something to multiple, you know, make multiple copies of a one-time item, such as a certain TM, and you would have a whole team of these Pokemon using that attack. So, to me, when Gen 5 came around and they introduced the TMs being multi-use, not breaking after one use, that felt like they were Game Freak was catering to the cheaters, unfortunately, because, well, if they're going to have that advantage, all our players should have that advantage. And I would have preferred to have a way that they could have canceled out the multi-use TMs to have some sort of way to block that. But anyway, so Gen 5, I wasn't a big fan of Gen 5 anyway, with all the new changes and different things they gave us, so that felt like another hit against it. When I played Gen 6, TMs were still multi-use. I said, alright, I've become accustomed to it. Gen 5 already broke that ceiling, let's say. So I was like, whatever. And now I actually do like multi-use TMs, because they are very, very useful, I will say. Alright, anyway, after we defeated Karina, she did say that she wants me to meet her at the top of this Tower of Mastery before I can get that Mega Ring for Mega Evolution. So, we're gonna have to do a little run around. This is basically like Claire from Gen 2. Go to the Dragon's Den and get the Dragon Fang. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna show up right after you get it, but do that anyway, before you get what you came here for. Oh, Karina, I mean the Mega Evolution successor, is waiting for you at the top of the tower. Is she now? What's she waiting up there for? I just said, Great Big C, I'm going to repeat what I said last time. Good stuff. What do you say? Anything new here? Nope, same thing. Karina wants to see how good of a trainer I am. There's that Mega Lucario statue. Do you see that one? Okay, there's nothing in here. At least the Guru does have a bed, though. So he doesn't have to, like, stand while he sleeps like a Frankenstein or a mummy or a something. Now, that actually makes me wonder, not that this is a very important, serious, big question, but are you one of the folks who gets upset when somebody calls Frankenstein's monster simply Frankenstein? I'm not. I don't care. As long as you get the idea what you're talking about, I think we know. Like, and when someone says Frankenstein, how often do people immediately think to the scientist before they think of the monster he created? I hear Frankenstein, I think the big green guy. I don't know. Only those who have been approved may climb the Tower of Mastery. Oh, you're... I am. You may pass. Okay, now do we see anything cool on the way up? Because, like, with this... First of all, I didn't mention... I haven't really stopped to appreciate the music of this game. While editing one of these earlier episodes, while you're looking at me, Lucario, I noticed if you listen to the start of this song, it sounds like the opening to the original Pokemon. Like, da 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 da. It's slowed down, of course, for, like, to fit with the mood, I guess, but you can hear tones of the original intro in this music. So how do you know the Mega Evolution Guru's real name? Oh no, so do you know? Oh, it's Gherkin! Neat. I thought it was Doug. So Gherkin it is then. Long, long ago, a trainer came to this land accompanied by a Lucario. They found 2 strange stones. This is said to have led to the world's first Mega Evolution. 2 strange stones. Now, I do know that we are going to see 2 of the same species Mega Evolve in short order, but is that supposed to be those 2 stones? They just happened to find 2 Lucario Knight, I think it is? Mega Evolution is one of the many things a Pokemon is capable of. They can also eat poffins. Pokemon are still treasures even if they don't have a Mega Evolution. That is right. Like, you know, there's always different measures of not only Pokemon, but people. We all have our strengths and weaknesses in different ways. Diversity is what makes life interesting. Lucar! Thank you. Check it. Wait, let's go. Check it. The Mega Evolution Guru is apparently a descendant of the first trainer to evolve Lucario into its Mega Evolution. Excuse me. Gave him a really unique, interesting voice for one line of dialogue. That would be 1, right? The colon indicates it's not a new sentence. It's one still continuous line. I don't even know. So we're here. Oh, we're not at the top just yet. There was another point I wanted to make. Something pretty mind-blowing, I think. So much so that it blew my own mind and now I can't remember. Since you were kind enough to come clear up here, I want you to have this. Not bad. Fighting type attack that does lower speed. I just had a thought. Maybe the fact that people think up all these ways to bring out the power of Pokemon is a message to us to look for all the possibilities everywhere. That's a perfect example of what I do with Pokemon TCG. Everyone always flocks to the Pokemon V, the Pokemon V Max, the big stuff like that. I look at everything, mostly ability, because abilities happen before your attack, so you have more options. And I'm like, how can all of this interact with previous cards that I don't need a V or a V Max, but can put together a strategy that can stand up to, or maybe surpass, excuse me, Pokemon V or VMAX. When he was younger, Professor Sycamore trained here to learn about Mega Evolution, but he decided he didn't have what it takes and left fairly quickly. Alright then, he backed down that quick. Yeah, I had an interesting point to make, but too interesting for me to retain, I guess. Look how high up we go. Are you afraid of heights? I'm not exactly, as long as I don't see them. Like, in real life, if I was like doing this, I'd be like, I'm going home. Alright, now, things are about to happen. We are here atop the Tower of Mastery. And there is Karina with her 2 Lucario, one of which apparently took a liking to me. I think she'll mention that. I really love this place. When I'm here with my Pokemon, looking at the wide open sky above, all my worries disappear. And I feel like I can do anything. I think this is the first time her voice has been consistent between episodes. Thanks for coming all the way up here. It was decided that this must be the place where the Mega Ring is handed over. Who decided? Something about making sure we never forget to set our sights as high as the sky. And here it is, your very own Mega Ring. It's in the shape of a bracelet, so it's super easy to wear. You know what's even easier to wear? A hat. You just put it on, you don't even gotta think about it. You don't even gotta like latch it really. Like, I'm sure a Mega Bracelet you have to like wrap around and click. A hat you just boop. Anyways, I equipped the Mega Ring on my left wrist. Does my right wrist get something? Power Rangers Communicator? That'd be kind of cool. Give your Pokemon... Wait, I have the Holocaster. Never mind. Same idea. Give your Pokemon the right Mega Stone and try battling with it. I know what I was going to say. Remind me, Mega Stones and species. We'll talk about that after we get through this kind of cutscene stuff. Your Pokemon will surely answer the call of the Mega Ring. Just like calling him on the phone. My phone is Mega Ringing. Hello? Lucario, what's wrong? Roof. What the... Lucario, are you sure? Is that your final answer? You want to battle alongside that trainer? Roof. Do they actually bark? I don't know what to say. I'm a bit shocked that some traveling trainer seems to have a stronger bond with you than I do. Well, he must be something special. So what do you say, trainer? Will you and Lucario battle against me and my Lucario? A Lucario on Lucario battle. It will be nothing short of riveting. They both have Lucario Night in hand. How about we get this show on the road? Alright. I can feel Lucario's passion. Perhaps it's just that it doesn't want to lose the other Lucario, but it may be that it's just on the same wavelength as you. Woof. So, this is going to be an interesting moment right here, and I'll explain as we get to the battle. Ready, Lucario? Let's give it all we've got. So, we are doing Lucario versus Lucario battle against successor Karina. She's not just a gym leader no more. This ain't your granddaddy's gym leader. Now, we are, of course, using Lucario. That's our only Pokemon here. I don't think you really can lose this battle, but if you can, I will find a way. The game will find a way to make it happen. But technically, we were not given the dialogue that says, you know, Chaz received Lucario. So we're not saying this is part of our team. Because, you know, for one thing, if I do happen to lose, then that's not counting against us. There you go, because it's not my team. Anyway, obviously they want us to click Mega Evolution. Now that it's highlighted, we will Mega Evolve on this turn. So you can choose to Mega Evolve, then choose what attack you want to go for. I'm simply going for the super effective Power Up Punch. Let's watch first Mega Evolution of the playthrough right here. Hopefully won't be the last, because I want to bring back some more Pokemon that can do this. And there we have Mega Lucario. Now, does Karina do the same thing? You know she does. There we go. She doesn't make a glove? Why does she get a whole glove? I just get a little bracelet. It's like something you get from little... What is it? You put the quarter in, you twist the thing, the gumball falls down. You know what I'm talking about. We all use those. Alright, let's go for the Power Up Punch. Bam! How much do we do here? Yeah, one more does the trick. Was that a critical? That wasn't even a critical hit. We just do that much damage. And they go for the same thing. Now watch, they're going to get a critical, because that's how this game wants to work. Do we see the critical? We don't, but that thing's just plain stronger. Now, if that has Vacuum Wave, we're in trouble. But if it doesn't, I believe we win with the Power Up Punch once again. Okay, we don't have a speed tie going on. That is awesome. As I say, as long as you do the right attacks, I don't think you lose this. Now, I could have Swords Dance there and probably cost myself the match, but I have no interest in doing that, let's just say. We have defeated Successor Karina. What an incredible bond you have! What amazing power! Thank you. I mean, I'm sure I figured as much, but good to have confirmation. What an explosive battle! I could tell that both Mega Lucario didn't hold anything back. With strong bonds like that, you shouldn't have any trouble triggering your Pokemon's Mega Evolution. Woof. I think it would be best if you took that Lucario along with you on your journey. It's quite apparent that you two make a truly incredible team. Roof. So, I believe... Oh, we actually do get the option. Well, here is the question. Because I was saying, when we're given gift Pokemon, we can exchange them for previously injured Pokemon. So I thought this was forced upon you. I thought you didn't have a choice to say no. I feel like what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it up to you folks. What I could do is, since I intend to only use Pokemon that I find, the ones that I want to use, I could say no and leave the Lucario there. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to say yes. I will take Lucario, but instead of adding this to our team, we're going to have a token. So this token can be used to cash in for a previously injured Pokemon. And I'll leave that up to you folks. Since this was an optional gift Pokemon, do you think I should cash it in, or should we say this token is null and void? Because I've, even though the power of a Mega would be really helpful for us right about now, I don't plan to use Lucario. This is going in the PC. Whether or not it's usable as a token will be up to you folks. So let me know in the comments. Do you want me to consider this exchangeable? I'm not going to nickname Lucario simply because, as I said, I didn't I didn't use this one back in the day. I took it basically because I believe it has the Lucario Knight. As long as Pokemon and trainers have the kindness to care for each other and give each other courage, the world will be full of smiles. Miles and miles of smiles and woof, says Luke over there. So, that is the question. What an explosive... Yeah. Okay, so, I believe Lucario is holding the Lucario Knight. Item. I want to take it. Okay, so in case something happens later that we get to make use of that, cool. I'm heading right to the PC. We're going to put this away. I won't add anyone right now. Actually, this works out good because you have all weekend to let me know your response to should this be a token or not, since we didn't need to get it. There's another Pokemon. I mentioned a Lapras that we get pretty soon, I think, that I think is forced upon you. Excuse me. I don't know what's happening with my throat today. I don't think I've got the virus. At least I hope not. But, yeah, let me know. Should this Lucario be considered cash-inable? So, now, I believe we can head east out of Shalour City towards the next town and the site of our next gym. It's going to be interesting how things go. Like, as soon as I added our Greninja back, I thought, should I do a grinding montage to get him up to speed with the rest of our team? And I decided not to. I was going to stick to the rule, the guideline, the format of right before going into a gym battle, I'm going to grind, if need be, outside the town that we're currently in. So, for the time being, I guess, just because he's lower level, we probably will just do a lot of switch training for Springer to get him up to speed. And then, once we get to the next gym, if necessary, we'll do some grinding. The reason for that is if I grind him up now, then he's going to gain so much more level before the next gym. Plus, it could lead to over-leveling, basically, and I don't want that. I want challenge. Let's go to someone's PC, organize boxes. So we're going to simply take the Lucario and put it down at the bottom of our injury box, down here as one of our tokens. So, as things stand right now, we've got a level 25 as our lowest. As soon as everyone hits level 40, we'll start bringing back some more Pokemon anyway. So, I think that's what we're going to go with for the time being. I believe we're fully healed, but just in case not, might as well. Actually, yeah, we haven't done any battling with these guys yet anyway, so we are healed. I'm wasting time. It's all well and good. Hopefully you don't mind. Hopefully this Lapras is forced upon us, though. And I can imagine it would be... maybe not. I was about to say, I imagine it would be because we are going to need Surf pretty much now, I believe. And if you don't have a Water type yet, then you would need to get this Surf. but I guess they could still have it as an option. Oh, Super Train, we know about this. Stop double reading that. So we can just leave now. Or maybe not. I'm going to talk to Serena first. We're not going to fight again, are we? Here, neighbor, you should use this. There's our Surf HM. That's going to help Springer so much. Like, I know we already have Water Pulse, but actually Water Pulse isn't bad. This might help Springer so much. If you use HM Surf, you can travel over the water. When I think about it, it's kind of amazing how a person like you came to Kalos and ended up traveling with me. It's like destiny in a way. Isn't it, though? Isn't it, though? Alright, let's pop out here, and I hope that the Lapras is forced, because I want to use it as a token. I want to basically have no option to not use it as a token. I want to bring back my Pokemon. Pokémon sind im Pokéball. Ich steige auf dem Stuhl. I messed up pronunciation. Maybe. I'm assuming so. And I don't quite know. So, I am by no means good at different languages, but if I was to interpret this, that to me sounds like Pokemon sit in Pokeballs. The size of them... Stool. I don't know that last word, but I do like the way you can just look at someone beside you and talk that way. That's so cool. Little tiny touches like that are great. Stop. You know what? The Skiddo and the Ranch are a surprisingly comfortable ride. Now, I did want to mention my talk about Megastones and such. Welcome, Route 12 is just outside. Let's take a moment. Let's grab a seat here. I'm not going to talk for too long, but what I find interesting is the concept of Megastones. So, as they said in the legend, you know, a traveler came here, found 2 stones. Turns out those are Lucario Knight. But how do the stones come to be? Now, I don't think they really get into it exactly. Maybe later, and I've forgotten about it. But it makes you wonder, are Megastones manufactured for specific species, or are they stones that have this energy that happens to relate to random Pokemon's DNA? So, for example, Altaria Knight, Camerupt, all these different things. I mentioned 2 that don't exist in this game yet, of course, but these stones might exist, and their energies fit with a Pokemon. And maybe there's all these Megastones we don't know about that look like them, but no one's reacted yet. They just haven't checked it on the right species yet. So that's one option, where it just randomly happens that this stone has powers for a Pokemon. But there's also the concept that they're manufactured, where it's like, okay, I want to make a Gyarados, so let's get this stone, let's code it or whatever to fit with Gyarados' DNA and create the Gyarados. But that doesn't like, it sounds more what they say is that they are found and happen to relate to species, because I don't know, it just seems like that's the natural way. But then you come to the question of Mega Mewtwo. Mewtwo was a recently created species, but it has not just 1, but 2 Megastones for it. So, like, those can't be natural, or maybe they can, and Mewtwo was created to happen to, its DNA coincides with these 2 Megastones that didn't have a partner yet. What do you think about this whole legend of Megastones and where they come from? Because it sounds like, you know, it could be any crazy possibility. So, let's talk to this person. This kind Lapras here once saved me from drowning. I feel bad, though. I can't afford to travel around and show it the wide world beyond these parts. Hey, I've got an idea. You've got a Rumble badge. You must be a strong and seasoned trainer. Would you mind taking Lapras with you on your journey? So, again, I thought this was a forced Pokemon. I will take it, much in the vein of Lucario. We'll have 2 tokens available, and I will leave it again up to you folks. Should we cash these in? Because we could have left both of these where they were. Lapras, it's time for you to move on. Go out and swim to your heart's content all across Kalos. I feel bad, because this Lapras' destiny is to go in the PC. Pretty much permanently. We already have a water type, which we are going to teach Surf to. So, poor Lapras. We'll maybe take it out for a walk here and there. How about that? Alright, but we're going to put that in the PC right now. So let me know the most important question. First of all, you can tell me what you think about the Megastone mythology. But I need feedback. Should the Lucario and the Lapras be considered tokenable? And if so, we can bring back 2 Pokemon. Add to our team. If we don't use them as tokens, that's not terrible because, as I've said, we will be adding more Pokemon to our team, and every gym badge from here on out will allow us to swap a current team member for an injured one. So, long story short, I think with those guidelines in place, we should still be able to bring back our fallen team from the past. So I'm going to save it up right here. Let me know your feedback on those options. But for now, I want to say thank you, folks, for watching today's episode of Pokemon X. Sorry, this one was like doubled up on the same day as another one, but of course we missed an episode back last Friday, so we're on schedule now. If you enjoyed today's episode, feel free to click the like button down below. If you want to see some more content from myself, you can hit the subscribe button and click the bell notification button to get updates when new videos and streams and community posts are coming your way. Also, feel free to share this video or the playlist linked in the description with people across social media so more can enjoy our adventures here. And if you want to join as a channel sponsor to help support me and the channel, feel free to click that join button down below and see what perks are available if you do sponsor today. Alright, that is it for today and for this week. We'll be back Monday with the next part of our adventure, hopefully with the answers of token, not token, and we'll go from there. So thank you folks once again for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off, and I'll catch you next time.